Into industry business news, little Apex heavy this week actually, or EA Respawn rather. Looks like Respawn creative director is leaving after 13 years. This one comes from Game Rant. Game developer and creative director at Respawn Entertainment, Ryan Lastimosa, is officially leaving the studio and EA. The makers of Titanfall and Apex Legends have been going through a tricky period with Respawn cutting down some of its projects to put more focus on its Battle Royale and other projects like Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Now, with the departure of the studio's creative director, the coming months look to be an interesting time for Respawn. Man, they're going through a lot. No, I mean, what? Look, they scrapped Apex Legends Mobile. They took off the single player Apex game that was coming. No more new Titanfall stuff. They are going through it at Respawn. Do you think this is part of a reemerging and a reshifting to focus and get better, or are things in trouble at Respawn?
It's got to be a focus and get better thing. What was that? Trimming the fat, man. I don't know. It's got to be. I feel like the quality of life of those games. Well, I'm excited to see the new Star Wars game. That should be pretty cool. But
I
as for
really
Apex,
hated.
in my opinion, I think it's gotten a lot better.
Is this one Jedi Survivor? Is that like a sequel to the really slow one? Shad, do you know what's that last one that came out?
That's Jedi, Last Jedi or something like that with that
Fallen Order.
Fallen
This is
Order,
a
and then
fallen
there's a
something.
newer one that just came out.
Yeah,
It's like a
this
continuation.
Jedi Survivor, a sequel to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Man, I got that game. It did not get great reviews in Jedi Order, and it was so boring. Did you guys play that? I remember talking about it on the pod, but I'm not sure if anyone else
Didn't beat it.
played it. It might have been Javon.
I played for like 3 hours, and I stopped playing it because there's no fast travel. You can't really do anything. It's like it takes a long time to get the game going. It was honestly just a really boring game. The story's cool, the acting is cool. I think the fact that they're taking actors and putting them in the game is something awesome. But I just think the game is kind of like really bad as far as like a Star Wars fan is concerned. I'm just like, not me. Y'all can play this game.
I gave it like maybe 8 hours because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so I really wanted to give it a chance. And you know where it lost me? Do you remember that in the beginning when you're like squeezing through shit? Do you know what I'm talking about? You had to like squeeze through those little blocks and jump through. It was such just like so tedious
All the
to get
puzzles
to the.
too.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
was
like
all the weird puzzles, and it was so much not. I mean, again, doesn't need to be all fight heavy. There was so much time not fighting or developing story. It was just like I don't know. Maybe they were really focused on like honing your force powers. I guess I could see how that makes sense if the game is really focused on that journey of developing as a Jedi. If that makes sense, right? Like you can imagine,
Mhm.
like I think of the movie montage scene, like the Rocky montage that every movie has, where they cut away and you're like, da, 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 going through transformation. It's like that, but like the slow version. Like there's a
Very
reason they
slow,
skip over that
stretched
part.
out for like 5 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. Like there's a reason they skip that part in the movies. It's like very tedious and repetitive, and it's like a slow burn to just acquire all your Jedi skills. Um,
And apparently Vader was only in it for like 2 minutes too at the end.
yeah, I mean, Star Wars fans have been through enough. Disney bought our shit. The best thing we've got in the last like 15 years is Baby Yoda. At least we have Pedro Pascal. I mean, he's not at his best. We can't even see him, but he's in there. So
Now, though, now Battlefront 2 is pretty fun. I gotta give that game some hype. That game is fun.
I stand corrected. You're right. Battlefront is still the shit. I still love Battlefront. Let me
Yeah,
get Battlefront in VR, boyos.
yeah, that'd be fun. And I was gonna say the only thing about those games that they really sell me on, and I don't know, maybe it's kind of is the sound. I feel like noise. You know what I mean? Like it's so good. The music in it, the little pew pew pew, like like the effects and everything. Like they all. If there's any positive to those games, I feel like that's the. I'll give them that.
Look at
Sounds good.
critical
Sounds really
game
good.
reviewer Anton. You know what? I stand corrected yet again. That is a really good point. They have all been flops, but the sound design is fantastic. It hits nostalgia like right in the heart, and
I'll give
it
them
is a
that.
blast to listen to. That's probably my favorite part of all things. And Battlefront is being up there. That's why I said I want it in VR. I want to hear it. Like, oh shit, left to right. I want to feel that. It is. It's really fun. All right, you got a good point. They're doing a couple good things.
Like at the beginning of the podcast, there was like a VR fighter, like Star Wars fighter one. Do you remember that?
I don't think it was VR. Or maybe you can play it VR on your computer. In which case, I forgot, and I'm going to download it. Because it's before I had a PC. Oh, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go buy
It's like Squadron. It's like Star Wars Squadron or something like that.
I played that game on Xbox. It was on Game Pass. I really liked it, but I am all right. Shad, you in with me? Actually, we have to go buy little like pod racing rigs.
I'm down. Let's do it.
I'm trying to get up in. Don't laugh at us. We're playing Harry Potter and Star Wars.
Nigga wants to be Anakin.
Nigga, I'm living my dreams. He's gonna be Elon. I'm gonna be Anakin. We're out here. I'm trying to be up in my X-Wing.
I'm gonna be Baby Yoda.
Shad's gonna be my Baby Yoda.
I'm just gonna be Jar Jar Binks, dog.
Let us. No, you're not. Dude.
Sick of you.
Jar Jar Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo would have been a fantastic Jar Jar Binks. Get up out of here.
No randoms.